I got a great big box from Beetronics and I'm wondering what could be inside. Let's crack it open and check it out. Oh, there's two of them. That's why the box is so big. I think I know what's going on here. I made a request. Yes, I got a custom shop one. Oh man. Okay, let's take a look at the standard one first. And then I'll take a look at the custom shop. Does this mean I'm gonna run them in stereo today? Here we go. The larva. It's a phaser, guys. Let me grab the manual. Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait to see the finish on this. They do crazy custom finishes. Oh, that's fun. Oh, purple zebra. Oh, man. Oh, I love that. Thanks, Beetronics. Oh, that's too cool. Hopefully I'll like the sound of the pedal. I'm sure I will. Ah, just amazing. Beetronics legitimately does like the coolest stuff with their pedal graphics and their looks and the hardware that they use and stuff like that. I get pumped every time I look at them. It just, from a designer's standpoint, from the perspective of someone who used to be a graphic designer. I'm still a graphic designer, but it's not how I make the main part of my living these days. This is doing demos on the YouTube so you can watch them. So anyways, I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna demo with my my custom shop art here, and then at the end we'll run in stereo both of these together, and then might as well give this one away, right? So we'll do a Hoop Jumpers Club thing. Link down in the description. You know what to do. You enter in, you jump through all the hoops, and then I'll let you know in a week if you won. And then Steve will ship it to you. All right, let's get plugged in and see what it sounds like. It looks complicated, but I'm getting the sense that this is actually gonna be pretty straightforward. I mean, it seems like it's gonna do a lot of wild stuff, but yeah, I get it right off the bat. I'm gonna read the first page of the manual here. Beautiful manual, by the way. Like the graphic design and just visual design in general just carries through every part of everything that Beetronics touches. This is really, honestly amazing. Welcome to the buzzing world of the larva morphing phaser. The larva is a 6-stage analog phaser with a preamp section and morphing capabilities. It features 2 independent phaser settings, allowing you to create unique sounds and transitions. You can use it as a straightforward phaser, set up 2 different phaser presets, or morph between them for creative soundscapes. This manual will guide you through the ins and outs of your new pedal, making sure you can unleash its full potential. Dive in and start morphing! It's morphin' time! I should leave this open and out. This page, I think it's gonna help me the most on my journey, even though I feel like I kind of get it. I understand what's going on here. So anyways, I am going to be using my Fender American Ultra Innovator 2222 into the 2 Princeton's rig. And here is my clean tone. Got it? Good. We don't need to spend a lot of time on that, right? Anyways, here we go. Diving head first into the larva. Everything's up at noon, so I don't know what this is gonna sound like. I'll go through the knobs as we go, I guess. It's phasing, that's for sure. let's get introduced and familiar with this thing. There's a bunch of knobs and a couple switches going on here on the left side. I believe what's going on, although we might be, see this row of lights right here, from what I understand, indicates which side we're on, which controls we're on. So right now, we're being controlled by these knobs right here. And if I understand this correctly, when I press this, or maybe, oh, if I hold it, then it transitions to the other side. I think if I press this, if I tap it, it's tap tempo. I really read the manual this time. There we go. And then we'll transition over. So what does that get us? I don't know, if I just tweak them, it goes over. What a smart pedal. Jeez, I haven't even started messing around with it. I'm like impressed with the design of it. Okay, so over here, we'll mess with this side. We've got rate and depth for that phaser. Crank the rate up. Oh, that's fast. I feel like right about there is where most phasers go to. All the way up. It's going so fast you can't even hear it anymore. I mean, you can hear that something is happening, but you can't hear that it's a phaser. It sounds like a glitchy, sort of like bit crush sort of effect. That's fun. I'm gonna have to throw a drive at this. I'm gonna try the bridge pickup. There's some sort of like picking dynamic detection going on here with this light. I don't know if that serves any purpose whatsoever. So then, anyways, let's do a crazy setting over here. And then a slow setting over here. And we'll test out this ramping situation. I'm gonna need the hand. Oh, I forgot. I keep my table lower now. I need to adjust the hand. There we go. Now we're in business. That's fun! Two different phaser speeds and depths that you can ramp in between with a simple hold of a foot switch, either with your foot or with your tiny little rubber hand, however you choose to do it. But what the heck does all the other stuff do? I'm gonna explore as much as I can, and then I'm sure I'll throw the hand back on there. Good job, hand. Find a setting that we like. All right, let's check out some of the other stuff we've got going on here. We've got a reso knob, a resonance knob, I'm assuming, for the phaser sounds. What happens if I turn it all the way down? Not bad. A smoother sounding phaser. It's getting a little bit crispy. There's some clipping going on, and there is a pre and a master knob. I'm gonna put that right about there. Let's try pulling the pre back. I'm pretty sure that's a preamp setting. There's actually a preamp switch right here, so maybe the whole pedal can be a preamp. Yeah. Yeah, I was getting crispy because this is a drive knob. A phaser with a drive control, guys. How unusual. Let's keep it down pretty low to stay clean. This is probably like the most complicated phaser I've covered in forever. I can't remember the last time I covered a phaser, let alone a complicated one. And I'm immediately getting along with it. Like it's allowing me to dial in what I like from a phaser. I can dial back the resonance so I don't get that sharp peak that I don't usually like with a phaser. The drive control is very interesting. Adding in dirt or taking away clipping with a pre-gain like that. Never would have thought to have that on a phaser so far. The fact that it gets just broken, bit crushing quick is super cool. The fact that you can ramp in between settings is super cool. I wonder if I could ramp in between, like basically no phaser. Let's go crazy. It sounds like the resonance knob is still affecting the signal. Did you know one of my first pedals, my actual very first guitar pedal that I ever owned was a phaser. It was a Boss PH2. And I bought it because I had 40 bucks in my pocket, and that's how much the pawn shop was charging for it. And I never quite figured out what to do with that thing, but I did enjoy turning the depth all the way down and using it as like basically an out of phase sort of option, like this high pitched nasal sort of like run into drives and do your Brian May sort of thing with it. So you could keep this set up that way where you go from a traditional phaser sound. And then blend into this out of phase, like cocked wah nasal sort of thing. It's neat that you can tap too, and you can tap in whichever side you're on. Can't tap in the depth though. I have that all the way down. And that's really cool. Like just hands-free tweaking of either side. So you can change your settings on the fly while you're in the middle of a set if you want to, I guess. Okay, so what next? Let's mess with this ramp knob here. From what I understand from the manual, it changes the speed of the ramp. So all the way up, I'm assuming will go really fast? No. Oh, it goes really slow. Let's go extreme. Why not? Side must be super duper fast, right? Oh yeah, that's just immediate. You can't even tap tempo on that setting because it's so fast. The shape control, and then we'll go over to the effect toggle, and then I'll start throwing some dirt at it, and then we'll go stereo, right? That's the order of things. We all knew what was going to happen. Okay, so right now we are on the left side of the shape control, and what I think is going on here is that it just transfers from one setting to the other. Yeah, so you bounce from one side to the other. And this little center setting here, the arrow only goes one direction. What does that mean? And then it goes up and then it comes down. Oh, it boomerangs. That's cool. I'd probably use that setting the most, honestly. Yeah, that's probably where I would leave it for my own personal uses. And then the last setting, I'm guessing ramps up and then dumps back to where you were, maybe? Yeah, I guessed right. everything over there, don't they? On to the effect selector. Obviously, we've been on phaser. There is a vibe setting. How do I... There we go. I'm going to put this back onto the boomerang. Back in here, hand. We still need you. Kind of a univibe sort of sound, huh? It's not a pitch vibrato, at least not to my ear. Yeah, more of that sweeping, freaky Japanese univibe sort of sound. Which really makes the most sense for being an alternate setting on a phaser anyways, right? This is a fun pedal. I'm glad I got custom artwork on this one. Let's crank the resonance. Check out the range of this vibe. Not a lot going on with that resonance down on the vibe. Bring the rate back up, I guess. I'm missing it with my playing style right now. There it is. I want to dial out that little shelf. All right, the other side of this, preamp. I think it just completely takes out the modulation on the setting. There's nothing going on. That's just the drive all the way up. just the preamp. All the modulation is completely disengaged. That's actually a really decent sounding overdrive hidden inside of a phaser pedal for some reason. I guess, like, if you're thinking, I want to have a phaser, but I don't phase all the time, it could be really nice to have an extra overdrive on your board. Double duty, might as well, right? And then you can incorporate that drive sound with the phaser. So what next? What did I want to do next? I want to hit it with fuzz. That's what I want to do. I've got the Beetronics Octahive here. Might as well keep everything in the same brand. We'll do fuzz before, and then we'll do fuzz after. let's try throwing the fuzz after this now, after the larva. I mean, you throw the tap tempo at that, and that could be a really fun effect going with the rhythm of your song. I had a really good thing going on, and then I lost it. Let's try that on the vibe setting. You get the idea, right? Okay, here we go. It's stereo time. Okay, I've got the signal split with my Earthquaker Devices ABY box here, and each larva is running into its own Princeton. Which is which? I don't remember. This one's got the right angle here. So it is running into the blonde, and this one is running into the black Princeton. Not that it really matters, and I'm sure in post I'm gonna swap things around direction-wise. I'm not gonna keep track of it, is what I'm saying. Use your ears, it's gonna sound fun. Put on your stereo headphones. This is gonna be a trip. I've only got one extra hand, so I'll dedicate it to the larva that I'm giving away. That's right, I'm still giving this one away, even though I love this one so much. There's no reason for me to keep two of them. I'm gonna give one to you, the viewer. Not everyone else, just you. Just you, you're the lucky one. And if you don't win, somebody cheated. It's not really possible to cheat, but you get the point. I'm just trying to be silly here. All right, here we go. I want to do slightly different speeds. Set this one to the vibe. Maybe we'll match speeds. Oh, that's different. Let's go super duper slow. Double preamp, stereo drive, why not? One on phaser, nice and slow. The sound. Someone get the hives on the phone. The hives. Beetronics. Have you ever reached out to the hives? You guys should be working together. Are you kidding me? That's an excellent sound. A wet-dry mix with stereo drive with phaser on one side? That's magic. Are you kidding me? Let's try it with the vibe instead of the phaser on that one side. That's got some magic to it, but that phaser has more magic. Yeah. Oh man. I like that a lot. I like that too much. Phaser against Vibe going real slow. Let's see. Phaser against Phaser. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think, like, there's a very real chance this is my favorite phaser ever. I might be able to sell the couple other phasers that I have now because this covers so much ground. And I could actually, like, I might be putting this on the motherboard down here so I can have a super versatile phaser and overdrive ready to go whenever I want here during demos and stuff like that. Like, that's fantastic. I legitimately enjoy that on a level that I'm not sure I was expecting. And I'm super, super glad that I cashed in my request for a custom art version. I've had a lot of Beetronics pedals over the years. I've done a bunch of demos for them. I'm always stoked to do demos for them. I've got a bunch of fuzzes. I've got an overdrive here. I've got the wannabe out. I've got stuff all over. It's always excellent. It's always just over the top creative. And this is no exception. Good job, Beetronics. Excellent job on this one. All of them, really, but this one has got me thinking. It's got me imagining things that I want to do. It's got me thinking about fun I want to have on the weekend, you know? So anyways, huge thanks to Beetronics for sending this out to me and supplying me with an extra that I was not expecting that I will be giving away to one of you guys. So thank Beetronics down in the comment section for that. Click the link. I'm going to have a King Sumo link in the description for the first week that this video is up. Once the contest is over, I'll take it out and I'll say, sorry, contest over, but there's going to be an opportunity for you to win. I'm not going to burden it down with a ton of extra links. It's going to be to the point. A couple affiliate links here, but mostly just going over to Beetronics. And you know what? Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me a rude, nasty comment, support us on Patreon, buy a shirt if you're naked, and stay grounded. Bye, everybody.